If you still care about what people think, if you still care about even what you think about yourself, if you still care, oh, let's uh use some discernment with that last statement. But if you still care about what your parents think, if you still care about what your siblings think, if you still care about what your cousin, what little Johnny from down the road thinks, bro, if you're still caught up on, I can't do this because what if this person views me differently, or these people view me differently, or these people say this about me, bro, I can't get into another relationship because what if that person doesn't think highly of me and ends up cheating on me, bro, I can't apply for that job because what if they don't think that I'm fit for it? A bunch of what ifs, a bunch of a bunch of BS at the end of the day. Look, bro, the only way that you're gonna change your life is if you stop caring. Stop caring so much about your life. As crazy as that sounds, bro, you have to stop caring. The best advice that I got from one of my homies when I was like 14, he said, bro, don't give a bleep. He's like, bro, stop caring so much. He said, bro, F them. They don't care about you that much. Why do you care about what they think of you so much? And it shifted my whole perspective. Ever since then, this is a working process. I was working to the point to where I am now, but I'm talking about this has been like 10 years of practice. I'm not saying it's gonna take that long, but it takes time. Like it really does. Like I think that's because I think it just took me so long because I was so young. I was like 14 when he told me that. So at 14, leading up to how old I am now, 23, about to turn 24. You're still learning a whole bunch of you're still experiencing a lot of other things in this life. You're starting to notice a lot of other things. So of course it's gonna come with fear. Of course it's gonna come with judgment. So it was kind of just hard balancing of both things. But now that I'm older, I can finally have anything thrown my way and not care about it so much because I'm used to it now. But the power of not caring. The reason why this is so important is because sometimes fear really holds you back. It really stops you from becoming the person that you are supposed to become, the person that you're destined to be, the person that God wants you to be. It stops you from that because of all these thoughts in your head about this and that, whatever the thought could be. But you have to learn you can't even care about your own thoughts because at the end of the day you have to realize you are not your thoughts, bro. This is huge. You are not your thoughts. Get this through your head. You are not your thoughts. Say it with me right now 10 times. You are not your thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. I love these thoughts, but I am not my thoughts. Walking in the spot. She want to come over, tell me come in. Look, bro, you are not your thoughts. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. It doesn't even matter what you think. It gets serious like this. Alright. So once you overcome your thoughts, it's over. Like you're in it now. Nothing can stop you. Cause once you learn how to overcome your own thoughts, cool little flex. Once you overcome your own thoughts, no one else's thoughts matter. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. Why you think I be dropping music, dropping these videos, doing whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want, walking to the gym with some shades on, looking cool than a motherfucker. I honestly don't give a fuck. People look at me like I'm cool. People look at me like I'm silly. People look at me like I'm goofy. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn. I don't even give a damn what my girl think. I don't give a damn what my mama think. I used to, not no more. I still love y'all, but it is what it is. Please keep your thoughts in your head or let them float somewhere else away from me because it is invalid to me. Okay, so you gotta learn to overcome your own thoughts. It's a working process. What I've been doing recently is anytime I get a negative thought in my head, I say no. I actually say no out loud. So say for example, I'm thinking, should I make this YouTube video? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, don't make that video. You're gonna look so stupid making that video. Don't make that video. It doesn't make sense. Don't make that video. You're wasting your time. No one's gonna watch it. And I actually say no, 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 stop, no. I cut those thoughts off. Reprogram your brain. Learn to think positive thoughts even when you're not feeling positive. Because thinking positive thoughts can bring more positive thoughts, and it's just like a domino effect, I guess. Fuck, I feel like I'm yapping. I got so much energy. I just came back from the gym. Bro, I literally came back, put my bag down, set this tripod up, and I said, fuck it, let's just hit record and see where it goes. So yeah, why it's so important to not carry too? Because that's basically it. It just, bro, because when you carry too much, it stops you from taking risks. It stops you from these opportunities that you have right in front of you. You see, when you reprogram your mind to not care as much, you start taking more risks. You start taking more opportunities, and this leads you down the path that you need to be on. That's basically the whole point of not caring. Oh yeah, and for another example, bro, today I was talking on the phone with one of my homies, and he's telling me that he got into like a new relationship, and he said, I'm scared though. And I was like, scared of what? He's like, well, if the same thing happens that happened to me in my old relationship, basically like unfaithfulness from his partner or whatever. I told him, bro, don't think like that, because if you go into this new relationship with fear, you're not gonna be able to give that person your all. And if you don't give that person your all, they won't be able to give you their all either in return. So you're gonna hinder that relationship from being as great as it can be. That's another great example of you shouldn't care too much. I told him, enjoy it while you have it. Enjoy it while it's your turn. It doesn't matter if it goes right. It doesn't matter if it goes wrong, because at the end of the day, you enjoyed it. You enjoyed every single moment that you were with that person. You gave it your all. If they didn't give it their all, then it is what it is. You move on with your life, but you enjoyed it while you had it. And that's really all we can do at the end of the day, because this life is just a moment anyway, and it's bound to pass. And we only have, like, what is it? I think it's like 30,000 hours to live. That might be right. That might be wrong. I'm not sure. Research it. But basically, what I'm trying to say is life is too short to care that much and not live out your dreams, not live out your purpose, not give all your love while you're here. Give it your all, bro. Give it your all. Stop caring so much. If you're watching this video, it's probably confirmation for you to take that risk, take that leap of faith, ask that person out, whatever is going on in your life. I hope you do it. I hope it turns out great, and y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Love y'all. I'm gonna probably record another video after this because I got some other things to talk about. But I'll see y'all. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Take that risk.